From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Sunday, July 19th, 2015. Silver is trading at $14.88 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,134 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $275. Antiwar.com reports addressing the possibility of Congress blocking the Iran nuclear deal with the P5+1. White House Press Secretary Josh Earnest warned that such a move would isolate the United States internationally and would render U.S. sanctions against Iran, many of which are supposed to be lifted by the deal, effectively unenforceable. Earnest went on to say that the sanctions were what brought Iran to the table to negotiate in the first place, and if the U.S. Congress kills the deal, they would get all the benefits of the deal without having to give up anything. The argument makes some sense, as the U.S. sanctions were grudgingly supported internationally on the idea that it would lead to a deal like the one finally reached. If the U.S. reneged on the internationally backed deal after finally getting it done, many nations would probably balk at letting the U.S. sanctions return unchallenged. At any rate, this is seen as extremely unlikely, as there would need to be a supermajority in both houses of Congress to block the deal, and despite some claims to the contrary from hawks and a lot of money being poured into the campaign by the Israeli lobby, that's likely an unattainable number for congressmen to sway. Bitcoin Not Bombs is a launching pad for nonprofits and social entrepreneurs into the financial freedom of the Bitcoin economy. Bitcoin Not Bombs offers premium publicity campaigns designed to facilitate an organization's adoption of Bitcoin as a payment system. Bitcoin Not Bombs is fully committed to being the hub of the nonprofit sector of the Bitcoin economy, maximizing the potential cross-promotion of all our clients and commercial partners. To learn more, visit bitcoinnotbombs.com. UPI reports 7 employees of the maximum security prison where Joaquin El Chapo Guzman was being held have been charged in his escape. Mexico's Attorney General said Friday that the prison workers will be jailed in the state of Guanajuato as the investigation continues. Officials did not release the names of the suspects or their role in the prison. Federal sources told Mexican Daily Reforma 7 men and 2 women who worked security at the prison helped Guzman escape on July 12th. Earlier in the week, Mexican officials said it took guards 18 minutes to respond to Guzman's cell the night he escaped. Investigators are interviewing dozens of others who may have aided in Guzman's escape. Among them is prison director Valentin Cardenas. Interior Minister Miguel Angel Osorio Chong said at a news conference, "This is part of what the Attorney General's office is looking at if the protocols were fulfilled in the correct times." Guzman was last seen at the Altiplano Federal Prison in the town of Almoloyo de Juarez in the state of Mexico at 8:52 p.m. on July 12th. He escaped through a mile-long tunnel in a shower area shielded by a short wall for privacy. Closed-circuit video shows him entering the shower area twice fully clothed and bending down. The second time, he never resurfaced. For over 35 years, Robertson Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Robertson Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports more than half of Germans think the planned deal with Greece is bad, and many have preferred that the crisis-stricken country left the Eurozone rather than getting the chance for further aid, according to an opinion poll. Lawmakers in Germany, the biggest contributor to Eurozone bailouts, on Friday gave their go-ahead for the currency bloc to negotiate a third bailout for Greece that could total 86 billion euros over 3 years. In the YouGov survey seen by German newspaper Welt am Sonntag, 56% of respondents said they thought the plan for such a deal with Greece was bad, with just over 1/5 of those saying it was very bad. Only 2% deemed it to be positive, while another 27% said they thought it was somewhat positive. Only a third clearly said they wanted the country to remain a member of the single currency bloc, according to the newspaper. A separate survey by pollster Forza, published on Friday, showed that 53% of German voters had wanted Parliament to back the negotiations, with 42% against. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.